Pink Barbie dreams and I'm the dream maker. I play with my dolls and sings the pink maker. I got the dolls to stay glammed up. So hop in my Barbie coupe and stand up. I'm Jewel dreaming these my dream dolls. If you don't like the dream, then just dream on. This is the space for love, light, and play. So welcome to my channel. It's the Dream Way. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Be bitch if you still in doubt. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Ain't felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like, yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's Jewel Dream Doll, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for being a dreamer. Okay, y'all, so I'm just gonna give you guys basically a fashion haul, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about convention for the people who didn't come, share my experience with the people who did come. So, you know, just look forward to hearing me talk about convention, basically. I just want to share my perspective, my point of view from a newbie. This was my first ever doll convention, first ever integrity convention. So a lot transpired. So I just want to talk about it, share my opinion, share my perspective, the things that I really, really loved, which was basically like everything. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into it and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna do too much. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with the schedule. It was a 4-day event. So you could come early Wednesday for registration, and then it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I got my little schedule. They gave us this little schedule that like kind of tucked into our and it says Stilettos out. It tucked into our little badge, as you can see here. So Julian, real cute. Integrity Toys. This was like a room card holder if you stayed at the hotel. This is the bag, just in case you guys wanted to see. So it says Stilettos out on the bag. And it has like these heels all across the bag. I got 2 bags, y'all, and both of my bags broke. I was like the bag lady in there. I was like, everybody was like the bag lady in there. We was all just carrying these little heavy bags. The bags were so pretty, but like I said, both of mine, this is my other bag that's heavier. This one broke too. So 2 bags. I'm gonna keep them just because they're special to me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the bags, but the bags broke. So we had a Wednesday. So Wednesday, basically you could come for pre-registration, and then they had room sales on Wednesday. So I went and took a head start. As you can see in my video, I went on Wednesday and I got ahead of the room sales, and I bought a lot of cute things. This was my first day, Poppy. So if you guys remember for the video, I actually repainted her lips and I painted her eyes brown just to give her something new. I'm gonna probably repaint her back. And that was the good thing about like her lipstick coming off, because now that her lipstick came off, it gave me a chance to like really play around with her features, you know, and give her a new look. I like this neutral look on her. I really do. I really like this neutral look on her. I really do like the blue eyes and the red kind of lips. They just brighten up her hair. This toned her down a lot. So, you know, we're in the fall, winter. We're going into winter month. So this is more like a neutral, a fall kind of look. So I love that I'll be able to like kind of play up her features depending on her eye color and her lips. So that was my first day, Poppy. I'm just going to show you guys I'm kind of dancing around. Let me just finish talking about the schedule. So that was my first day, Poppy, on Wednesday. Well, I guess I can show you as I talk about them. Thursday was like the official check-in. So that's when you register. I registered on Wednesday. Like I said, I went to pre-registration. I didn't show that in a video. That was one of the things I wish I vlogged. Registration was actually really cute. They had like them by alphabetical order. They had like 2 big rooms, like 1, 2, 3, 4 sections though by the name. My last name ends with a T, so I was towards the end. I was on the other side, and it was cute. They actually had the doll like in front of the pre-registration room. And then they had another doll on the side in front of the other pre-registration room. As you know by now, the welcome doll was Imogen. I'm going to show you guys these little cards too, just so I can talk about them. And when I give my opinions on the dolls and stuff like that. So yeah, so Thursday I just registered. You could, and then everybody got times for like souvenir shops and like everybody. And when you view the dolls, since the dolls weren't in person this year, that was a whole thing. A lot of people were mad about that, but the dolls weren't able to come in person because of like, basically like the natural disasters that were going on. And then on top of that, like just the lack of preparation on Integrity Toys side. Because I mean, regardless, like the way I looked at it, I wasn't personally mad that the dolls didn't come because I'm just kind of like in my head, I live, y'all know I didn't live too far from convention. I was like an hour away. And then I pre-ordered one of the convention, like the convention dolls. I didn't pre-order the Style Lab, but I did pre-order the convention dolls. So I was already not going home with them. So from my perspective, I really wasn't that upset about it. I was more upset about the fact that, the whole shipping thing. They were just kind of like, oh, we're gonna they said they were gonna give us free shipping, and they were basically telling us that they were gonna give us like uh basically they were gonna like give us a credit to our account. And I'm like, y'all said free shipping, not y'all gonna give me some money to give back to y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? So they ended up actually correcting and righting their wrong, and they actually paid for everybody's free shipping. And that's a lot of people's free shipping to pay for. So they got it like that. They got it like that. So I'm glad that people complained and people not even complained, like advocated for themselves. And I'm glad that they okay, Bree. But I'm glad that they righted their wrong and they just saw that like, okay, we did say we were gonna give them free shipping. Let's honor that. You could only get free shipping if you were sending all your dolls to the same address, which obviously I was. So I qualified for free shipping. So I felt bad for some of the international people though, as far as all of that. But yeah, so that was one of the little tips, little rocky things that we had going on. But I went into it with a positive mindset. I was like, this is my first convention. It's gonna take more than the dolls not being there to get me down. As long as I get the dolls, I'm okay. And I'm a patient person, as you guys know. You watch my channel, y'all know I'm really patient. So it was like it didn't bother me like that. And once they started saying like more than likely, they kept saying there's a chance that they won't be there. Once somebody starts saying there's a chance that something's not going to be there, you need to kind of prepare in your mind that it's not going to be there. That's just how I think. I feel like that's pretty logical. If somebody's prepping you for something, as a like my instinct as me is just kind of like, okay, it's probably not going to happen. Like I'm about to get let down. So I guess that's just how I think. So I wasn't really hurt by it as much as other people, because people was like really flipping out about it. And I was like, we're gonna still get the dolls. And I knew they were still gonna have prototypes there for us to see. And like, it was still a good time. Like everybody ended up having a really good time. So that was like Thursday. Thursday was like official check-in day. You got to meet everybody who didn't come Wednesday. A lot of people were checking into their hotel rooms Thursday. A lot of people were setting up for room sales Thursday, so you could room sale and shop Thursday. Depending on when your ticket was, some people were actually, I think, looking at the dolls on Thursday. Yeah. So I was like a Friday, like I looked on Friday. So I actually ended up getting I ended up getting my like look spoiled, because people were like, did you see the dolls? Did you see the doll? And they was whipping out these little cars that we was getting. So I ended up I was like, oh hell, let me just look at them. Like, screw it. Because in my head, I was like, when I see him in person, I'll probably have a different, anyway. So I saw him beforehand, then I actually went to go look at him on Thursday. So they had like a raffle room, as you guys saw in the video, a souvenir shop, where you could basically, like, it was like the Integrity Toys site that you see online. Like, you actually purchase the dolls that you see, like the basic dolls that you saw, like Tenzin, Natalia, Poppy. It was like an outfit on there. They had Zuri's wigs. And then they had a mystery box, which I'm going to show you guys what I got in my mystery box. So it was really cool. Like, it was really cool. Really, really, really cool. Friday, and then, throughout these days, like we had a welcome dinner on Thursday, as you guys saw. We had, Friday was like, I feel like a lunch and a dinner. Friday was like a lunch and a dinner. I went to the Poppy lunch, so I think Saturday ended up being a lunch and a dinner. So I don't know. It was something like that. But I paid $200 for the extra lunch. And I got a doll there. We got a free doll there. We got the Elusive Beauty Poppy Parker. So we got a lot of free giveaway. We'll included dolls in our package. So if you weren't sure how that worked, we paid $750 for our ticket. We, like, without the dolls that I'm about to show you that I paid for, Integrity actually included dolls. Like, we got the welcome doll, Imogen. Oh, well, I'll be showing you guys pictures of those, so I'm not even gonna get into that right now. But we got included dolls. So we got a good amount of like included dolls. Like, if you look at the $750 and you're like, what did I pay $750 for? For me personally, it added up. Like, okay, I might have not have liked everything that I got, but like the $750 made sense. I also went to the face painting class. Unfortunately, my class, the projector broke, so we basically sat and talked the whole time, and we did get a free doll. We did get an included doll, and I actually liked the included doll. It was one of the same dolls as one of the giveaway dolls, but I like mine better from the face paint class, which you could only get if you went to the face paint class. So yeah, that was nice too. And then Saturday we had like the fashion bazaar, like people were like modeling, walking down the runway, and there's stilettos, which you guys see in my video. I got a lot of like good dolls then. I got a lot of good dolls on the first day. Like I started off big and I was trying to like dial it back each day, but I didn't. So yeah, that's another thing. Like I was saying, like at the end of my video, like if you're gonna go, make sure you got your budget right. Do not go on a whim. Do not go broke. Don't go to this convention unless you want to go and not spend dollars. Like if you have the intention of going and not spending money and you're just gonna, do the stuff that's already included, you'll still get a lot of stuff. But if you want to go and like have like I guess the most like fulfillment experience, like you want to leave with the stuff that you paid for, you want to get more stuff, you want to eat because the food wasn't that good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the food was not that good. They had a couple of things that was good, but like overall, like everybody was like, I mean, people were preparing me. People told me the food wasn't gonna be good. They did have some really good stuff though, and then the food wasn't necessarily bad. It was just cold. So it was like the food was cold. You could tell that particular hotel wasn't prepared like to serve that amount of people. So it was 600 people they had to serve. And it was just a lot. Like the food came out fast. I will give them that. Like the food was coming out fast. Like it was coming out fast, but it was just like, okay, the food's not warm though. So that was annoying, but they had good things. They had a really good soup that I liked. Everybody, it was a guy at my table that was getting like 2 soups, and the rest of us was like, I asked the waiter, could I get another soup? He was like, no. He looked at me like, no. So I didn't get a second soup, but kudos to him and Aisha because they both got second soups. And that soup was really good. They had a good like turkey and like it was like a chicken. That was like chicken over sweet potatoes and like green beans and like gravy. That was really good. And then the puddings were okay. Like like okay. And then they had this nasty donut at the end. I was like, okay. So the food was just like if you go in there, you need to go in and like budget for food too. Like that's what I'm gonna do next time if I'm lucky enough to go. So yeah, that's all I'm really gonna talk about for the schedule and stuff like that. It was cute. Like I'm just gonna share my experience now. So overall, I had a really, really good time. Like I will say this was definitely the highlight of my year, you guys. Like this was the highlight of my year. I really, really enjoyed myself. Like despite the dolls not being there, it was just the community for me. Like I've never been around so many doll collectors in my life. Um, as a person of color, I thought I was going to be around a bunch of like snobby white people. I'm just going to be honest with you guys because I know like we're not like heavily like it's not a lot of people that look like me or look like us in the community as a brand scope as a whole. I feel like dog collectors are pretty diverse, but integrity to be specific, I'm just like, I thought I was going to be around a lot of snooty people in general, like no matter the color, to be honest. I really just thought people were going to be uppity. Which there were some, but most of the people that were snooty didn't speak and like was in their own world. You know what I'm saying? I was met with so much love. Like it was so much love in that building. I could cry. Like it just, I felt so comfortable. I felt so at home. Not once did I feel like I couldn't be myself. Like we were flooded. Like we flooded. There was a lot of LGBTQ in there. Like it was a lot of black people, people of color. Like no matter, they weren't just black people. It was like a lot of people of color, like plural. So it just felt good. Like it just felt like it was a safe space. And y'all know I preach about safe space, love, light, and play on my channel. So like it was literally like that. Like God ordained it for me. Like I already knew. I kept telling Aisha, I was like, I just feel like this convention is gonna be really good. I've told you guys this on my channel. Like I was like, this is gonna be my first convention. Like I know how God works for me. I know how the universe works for me. Like this has to be like, it has to go right. So it just worked really good. Like I really had like the most positive experience. Like you got to see like the designers walking and passing a few times in the hallway. I saw the designers like a lot, like just like everyday people. And all of them were very friendly, very nice, sweet. I saw them talking and stopping with people, answering their questions. I didn't talk to any of them personally. I'm like was a little nervous. I didn't want to just like go up to any of them. I did talk to one. I talked to Chris. Chris was really, really sweet. Chris designs East 59th mainly. So I did talk to Chris because I complimented him on his outfit. I was like, Chris, them boots, okay, like them boots in that bag, and he had like this really pretty brooch that he made. He told us that because I remember the other day he didn't have it on. I remember this particular day, or like earlier in the day he didn't have it on. I think he said he went to the craft store and like the one that came with his outfit was like really small, and he was like, let me just go ahead and paint this big one and put it on here, and it worked fabulously. So yeah, Chris was really sweet. That was the only one I actually got a chance to really like talk to, and I talked to him with my friends. It wasn't like a one-on-one, like it was just like in passing. We just complimented him on his outfit, and he just shared, and he was really sweet, like really really sweet. I feel like he was the one I enjoyed the most listening to when he talked about Eartha Kitt. And it was just sweet. Like he's had a really positive demeanor about him. All of them did, to be honest. So what will I say? What will I say next? The convention was just, I don't know, y'all. Like I really just wish it's something that you guys could experience. That was like my goal in recording. I really just wanted to record. I did my best to stay in the moment as possible. That's why I was kind of worried about how the video was going to come out, because I was like, I really just pulled my phone out when I felt like this was important, and then kind of put it back in. I got back in my moment. Like I really enjoyed myself. Like very present in the moment. Recording for you guys didn't take anything away from me. It just, I knew that was like a job I had to do going in there. Even like when I came in, like the intro that you guys see in the video is actually my second day. My first day, I didn't even like the intro. I was too excited to really record. So I was like, I'll get this when I come back because I'm in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I chopped it up in certain ways that like it worked for me and it worked for you guys to not take me out the moment, but so you guys could really get a good feel for what you would see if you attend the convention. So yeah, it was really, really nice. I'm gonna go down and talk about the dolls and like what I think of them. So because the dolls weren't there, so what I was told by other integrity members, like you know, OGs who've been doing this, been to multiple conventions, or at least been to one. Usually you would get a doll and you would pay for it right on the spot and take it home with you. Like that's usually how it works. But because they weren't there, the centerpieces were like cutouts. The dolls were like on little cards. So it was just kind of like that. I enjoyed the cards because they're kind of like, I don't know, they're like something I'll always remember. It was almost like you were at a museum. It was like you were at a museum for dolls. I don't know. I cannot stress this enough. You can tell by how much I'm smiling. Like I'm always smiley, but like I really enjoyed myself. Like my table mates, I had a really, really good table. I don't want to like leave them out either. I really enjoyed my table mates. Everybody was so nice. We did have like a little, we had a little incident in our group chat, and I think everybody was kind of like, how is this gonna go? I was kind of like, I'm gonna go into it with positive energy, and like I'm a match the energy type of person. So I was like, if they receive me well, I'll receive them well, and vice versa. I know I'm gonna go in with love, and I expect that in return. And that's exactly how it was. Like we had a good time. Like we laughed, we talked, we conversated. I think everybody almost got like a little bit of a one-on-one with each other for the most part. So it was a good, like we all talked about how we want to sit together next time. Like I really love my table. So shout out to my table mates. I know you guys watch me. You guys have been so supportive of my YouTube channel. They've been like talking about it in the group chat. We're all still in our group chat. We're all still mourning convention. Like we miss it so much. So I really love you guys. I really love getting to know you guys individually and spending time with you guys. So I just wanted to give y'all a little whoop, whoop, little shout out. I think we was table 34 or 43. I think it was table 34. So shout out table 34. So yeah, and I liked how Integrity, like they rotated your tables around the ballroom. Like each time you're with the same people, but you would sit in different, and that's why you guys saw me like recording from different angles, because I was at different tables, but I was with the same people, like except for like one lunch. So yeah, I'll talk about the dolls now. So we got the welcome doll, Imogen. She was my favorite doll. She's one of my favorite dolls, like to this day, like from the lineup. Like Imogen just looks dope. So Imogen was our first like giveaway doll. She was included. This is her second outfit. So she was dressed in like lingerie. I'm gonna see if I have the original picture somewhere in here. I wanted to go in like order. No, I guess I don't. So, well, okay, let me show you guys the little book that we got. So we got this little booklet. And it opens up. Oop, mine might fall out, but because I didn't put anything, I didn't do all of my stuff yet. But we got like all these little clues and like little baggies and things like that. Evidence to like go with our story. So this was actually like really, really thought out, y'all. So this is Imogen's first look. So you guys can see like this is what we got on the first day. So we got Imogen like this in her lingerie. She looks so cute, so sexy. I love Imogen. Like this is my first ever Imogen that I'll be getting. This is her second/third outfit. And we got this really cute map. And this was like her like final, like one of her final reveals. So yeah. So I'm gonna put that. I'm trying to like do everything in order. So this was our welcome doll, Imogen. I really liked Imogen. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the dolls. So I liked Imogen. Imogen was really cute. I loved that she was a brunette. I love that she was like, I think her skin tone, so I got all the skin tones actually here for you guys. She was Hungarian, so she's got Hungarian skin. She's got brown eyes. Like, I liked that the welcome doll was just pretty, like, neutral. Like, she was chill. Wasn't like, you know, she was cute. Like, it was cute. They warmed us up with her, literally, because we gonna get into that. I gotta whack them like one time, but I gotta be honest. So yeah, she was nice. Like, she was a nice doll to come home to. Like, she warmed us up, literally. So I'm gonna share with you guys like the convention dolls next. Let me just put them in order so you guys are in lock, like in alignment with me. Make sure I'm not missing nobody. Okay. I was gonna say, is that really how it went? No, he went over here. I'm like, and she went over here too. Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, and then it was like this. Okay. So next I'm gonna show you guys the actual convention dolls. So these were designed by I want to say these was designed by David, right? And Dave, first of all, I have a brother named David, so David's my brother's name, so it was funny that I meant David. Not to bring anybody down, but I just thought this was ironic. Like, I have a family member, we used to call him Poppy, and Poppy actually passed away. I want to say it was Saturday night on the Fashion Bazaar. So I thought it was kind of symbolic and kind of ironic that Poppy passed away while I was at the Poppy convention. Rest in peace, Poppy. I just wanted to put some love out here for my video for him just because I wanted to shout him out and so he can live on. And Poppy was one of those people that was like really, really sweet. And I just made me think about it because the first doll I'm gonna talk about is Poppy. And I wasn't even sure I was gonna bring that up in my video, but it must have been meant to be said. Poppy was so sweet. Poppy was he lived to like about 98. I think Poppy was like 98. I want to say between 93 and 98 because he was definitely over 93 and I believe he was around that age. But he had been getting sick and he basically got COVID like a couple of weeks ago. And we had heard he wasn't really feeling good, wasn't really leaving the house. And basically he didn't make it. But he was ready. He went peacefully. Poppy was one of those people that was like always happy. I never seen him like not smile. He was one of those like older people that you see at the family gathering. It was just like he automatically lighted up your day. Like, he always asked me how I was. Just always was so sweet and like just endearing to be around. Like, I've never seen that man mad. So shout out to Poppy. Like, literally shout out to Poppy. So I just wanted to say that. It made me think about Poppy. But it was kind of crazy. Like, my life always be having some type of synchronicity. And I was just like, it was just kind of crazy how that happened. But and I'm glad it happened on the last day, so I was still kind of trying to process that, but I was still like in the moment. I didn't really have no service at the hotel either, so I kind of like just happened to see it, and I was like, ooh. But I didn't let it like ruin my time or anything. But like, I was like telling my friend, I didn't tell her till like later on because I didn't want to tell anybody because we was like experiencing so much love in that moment. I was just like, let me just, and then I had met some people who were like also telling me like stuff they were going through, and I was just like, it's just not the time. Like, it took me a minute to digest it. I've digested it. I'm okay. And he's living on. I'm just happy that he lived a long, happy life. Most of my family members have lived to like long ages. So, you know, I'm happy that he lived a long, healthy life. But anyway, back to what these dolls. So we're first going to talk about Poppy. So we got Swiss Behave Poppy. I wish you guys could see her screening. This Poppy had a really, 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 really pretty screening. I don't have a blonde eyes, blue eye Poppy. So I was like, okay, this will be my first and not my only, but probably my only like blonde hair, blue eyes Poppy. Because it's like, that's something we see all the time. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys their skin tones afterwards, but yeah, she was really white. But she had a really, really pretty screening. Like her screening was like nice. I'm not gonna lie, like y'all know I'm like more of a modern type dresser. So like the outfit didn't really do much for me. The bag was cute, the shoes was cute, stockings. The coat's not bad. The coat is nice. Like, excuse me, the gird. um, it's cute. It's just like it wasn't. It's like that's just not my era. Like my Gen Z is like you know coming through. Okay, so then we had Gold Season Poppy. She's my favorite Poppy, of course. She was Fashion Royalty Black. I was happy that she was Fashion Royalty Black, but I'm just like I wish they would do another color. But the heels was cute. I really liked her makeup. The makeup was like on point. I can't wait to like see her in person. The outfit was cute, even though I'm not like a big fan of like mod. Like this outfit was like perfect. Like I think her outfit was perfect. I think she was just a perfect looking doll. Like I really did like this doll like quite a bit. So she had like no wrong in my book. I even like her like kind of like look like bamboo earrings. I liked her like little gold bag. Like I just thought she was a really pretty doll. So that was Gold Season. So these are the dolls that I already had like pre-ordered. So that was that. Next we'll talk about Agent Sugar North. She was my least favorite from this line. I'm not that big on East 59. If y'all knew it, I do have Coraline Kwan over there. That's my girl. I mean, she's mugged. Like I thought her face was pretty. I'm just not a big fan of Constantine. Isn't it Constant? Yeah, Constance. I'm not really a big Constance Madison person. So if you want to buy her, let me know. Um, but I'll give it to you for a good price. Like for real. Like she's not, she's cute, but like, and I mean these are like highly sought after dolls. There's only 600 of each made, so I mean they're not necessarily, I wouldn't consider every doll in this line a holy grail. I was having this conversation with my friend because we were like, what makes a doll a holy grail? For me personally, a holy grail is a doll that is, because I feel like everybody has their own holy grail. Like, we have dolls that are holy grails to like everybody, but I feel like a true holy grail, like in a broad spectrum of the things, is a doll that's like not made in a big quantity. Like these are 600, only 600 were made. And then a doll that is highly in demand, a doll that, everybody does tend to gravitate towards too. Because, it's dolls that people like and it's dolls that people don't like. And then it's that one doll that usually everybody likes. Like everybody likes Naja. So Naja is usually like, nothing. I'm not gonna say because I love Naja, but she's not like my favorite Integrity Toys companion. I personally like Adele. I think Adele's like fierce. I wish they would do her again. They did her last year or earlier in this year, and I just didn't get her, but because this was the first time. This was the first year I did it on my own. So, and then that one, I know somebody who has it. Like I might get it from my friend Aisha, but I went like a more intricate deal. But anyway, to me, a grail is just a doll that's like highly sought after and like in the smallest, like it's not distributed in a big quantity. So that's just to me like a simple like way to say a holy grail. So these are like not necessarily all holy grails, but I feel like because of their limited quantity, they're kind of like special. So it's like it's grails and then there's holy grails. So I'll kind of say it like that. But Constance isn't bad. I really did love her cigarette holder. She comes with a cigarette holder that they showed in like other pictures. I thought that was dope. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I thought it was cool. I like her gun. Not really into guns, but like I just thought it was cool from a doll perspective. You know what I'm saying? From a character. These are all supposed to be spies. Imogen is supposed to be Donna Drake, by the way. So she's a detective. And basically the storyline, to just tell you guys really quick, that's why we got the evidence and stuff like that and the map. The storyline is basically Donna Drake as Imogen is Donna Drake. She's the detective. So basically all the characters got different people. Like she was Swiss Misbehaved, she was Gold Season, she was Agent Sugar North. Like they're characters in a movie essentially. And basically they're trying to solve a crime. And basically people who try to embark on this journey, embark on this crime, they're going to different areas. It's supposed to be in Europe. And me and my friend was talking about how they might have took the Europe setting just a little too literally because a lot of the dolls are on the light side. Like they have a few, which we'll talk about. That's why I got my phone. So you can guys, I'll list to you guys like the skin tones that they use. But yeah, so they're supposed to be like all across Europe. They travel to different places, kind of like Fast and the Furious. I'm trying to think what's another example I can use. I don't know. Like Tomb Raider, y'all know like them movies where people go on voyages and they take part in different places, but it's like assembly crew. So yeah, they're like spies. They're going across, traveling to see what's what. So yeah, that was Agent Sugar North. She's like probably like my least favorite out the line, but she's still a pretty doll. Then we have Letha Rose, Vanessa Perrin. I really loved her dress. I was obsessed with her outfit. I love her like little, looker. She fits into the storyline. I think me and my friends were talking about like where does she fit into the storyline? I think she fits into the storyline. Now whether like her face, like I don't know. I might be selling her body like her herself, but I'm keeping her outfit for sure. The face has got to grow on me, but it's got so much like repaint potential. It's just her eyes. Like I'm not really wasn't nobody was really too big on the eyes, especially with her complexion. I think she was sun-kissed, if I'm not mistaken. And I loved her hair. Like I loved what they were trying to do. It was just her eyes. I was like, why did y'all give her these crazy eyes? Like she's got some crazy eyes. So I don't know. And I mean, like thinking about the story in the movie, like you thought about like a person in the movie who looked like that with crazy eyes, the crazy green eyes, like it would have worked for the movie because it's a doll. It might have not have just translated as well. So I see what they were going for, like thinking about it in retrospective. We have the Raven. This is Tate, I believe. Yeah, Tate Tanaka as the Raven. A lot of people didn't like Tate. I didn't like Tate at first because I was like, ooh, like what is going on? Because he's pale as I don't know what. And then he's got this like crazy red hair. And then they kind of gave his story of the Raven. And in spy terms, the Raven is kind of like a male, not necessarily assassin, but like a male spy who uses his looks to get his way. Basically like a seductress. And he uses it on men and women. That's what they said. So I really did like his outfit. His outfit is fly. I decided I'm gonna keep him. I am gonna keep Tate. He reminded me of a K-pop star. That's why I like him. So I ended up like actually really liking Tate. They didn't really explain what like Letha Rose meant. They did, but I feel like her part was like real quick. And then we have La Sombra, Alejandra Luna. Y'all was calling her Marilyn Manson because she is so white. I'm sorry. I was rumored that she was going to be black this time. So I was all excited because I'm like, oh, my first Alejandra, she's going to be of color. And then I'm like, she's the complete opposite. I mean, pasty as hell. I mean, it was giving Marilyn Manson, like, but sexy and kind. So I was like, okay. At first, I was like, nah, because I just had in my head she was going to look so different. I mean, imagine if they would have did her like in Sunkissed, would have been much better, or even A-tone, like, and then maybe a different hair color, but the hair color would have still would have ate one A-tone. Ooh, that would have been sexy. That probably would have been way more. I feel like I would have jumped at people a little more than this. She looks a little washed out, but her outfit was fly. And I actually ended up liking her makeup, and I ended up liking how she looked in person, and I liked how she looked up close. I see the redress potential. And I love Alejandra. I actually did get one of my own. So I'll be showing you guys all the dolls I got too. So this is probably going to end up being like an hour video. Okay, so next is the Style Lab. So just a little Style Lab. I'll go through these pretty quick. And then I'll show you like the giveaways and like the right to buy dolls. So Style Lab, we got Ayumi the mole. So Ayumi was like the mole. Ayumi was like one of my favorites. I really loved Ayumi's outfits. I loved her face sculpt. I loved how they did the mugshots. The mugshots was iconic, like iconic. So really loved the Yumi. I loved everything she came with. I'm not gonna get, because I'm gonna end up reviewing these dolls for you anyway, so I'll just give you like little glimpses. And you saw them in the video. You can go back and look at how they looked in the video. But Ayumi, She was my favorite. She's my number one. Well, no, she's my number two. I guess I could go in order from the ones that I like from least. So my favorite. I know y'all just seen a glimpse. My favorite was Thiago. OMG. Thiago was the hacker, so he was like the brains behind the mission. He is so sexy, y'all. Like, I've never been attracted to a doll before, but it might have just been the day. It just might have been the day. Like, look at how everybody was like deeming me and telling me like I looked like him. They was like, this is so you coded. So I'm like, he's so fine. All he needs is like a little beard. Mm-hmm. But no, we definitely don't look alike. But we might look similar. He was definitely like the one in the collection that I feel like, because they was like, they made a doll so everybody can kind of feel seen and kind of feel like they see themselves or like have a little something to relate to. And I do feel like with him, for me, yeah, this was like my doll. This was like the one that I immediately saw myself in and was like, yeah, he's fine. And like, he's so cool. And his fashion, like, these broke apart into shorts, like the boots, like he was tight. So this was my number one. Yumi was my number two. The next one they called to me was Colette, the wild card. She was definitely giving Beyonce. So at first when I seen her, I was like underwhelmed because I was just like, you know, I don't know. First of all, her face looks all jacked up on in this camera. Like her, yeah, like that looks crazy. But but the outfit is eating. It's giving Beyonce Renaissance. Why is her face looking so lopsided? Like that's crazy, but it's giving her some character. I like her outfit though. So she was number 4 for me. At number 3. Not everybody else was kind of like a tie. I really did like these two were like neck and neck. I really did like the criminal though. Violin pairing, criminal kitty. So I actually bought the whole collection just so I could get her. Like I was in love with this outfit, y'all. In love. I might end up keeping the whole style lab, like not even gonna lie to y'all. So yeah, really cute. Like, get into the outfit, y'all. She's dope. So the way she was a bonus doll, so you could only get this doll if you purchase the whole Style Lab collection. It's like a piece of her in like every doll amongst all the dolls. So you kind of got to put her together. Naja. I wasn't feeling Naja at first. I do love the hat and the coat. The jumpsuit is cute too. I do like the necklace. I love her face makeup. They gave her blue eyes, of course. I thought Naja was going to be more light-skinned this time around just because we've been getting, like, deeper skin tone Naja, so I thought they was going to kind of, like, go back. I'm not mad at that, though. I just was kind of like, the bald head is what got me. I was like, why did y'all bald her head? But now that I've, like, got to look at her in person, I'm kind of excited because the redress potential, and I know the way that I style her is going to look good. So I'm excited to actually get her again. Like, her face card was really, like, I feel like in person, in the box, she's gonna look like a lot more beautiful. So I'm excited for that. I'm putting this stuff in the wrong pile. But yeah, next for me was Lucas. Lucas was actually before them, to be honest. I actually like Lucas immediately when I saw him. His outfit is T. Love the outfit. I love that he's got kind of like blue hair. I am gonna keep Lucas. I want more boy dolls, so I really thought his face was given. He's so serious looking, but I think I'm going to keep him. I really love his outfit too. Like, the outfit is fly. Look at the gloves. Yeah. And I thought his outfit would look good on Thiago too. So the last two was like, my like, I don't know how I feel about them. Yeah. So here goes Aaron. I thought Aaron's face was pretty. Really, really pretty. It was just the complexion of some of them, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of them was just getting too washed out. So I was just like, it kind of took away from the excitement because everybody was like looking like the same shade. And then the hairstyle. The hairstyle was cute. I wish it was a different color, and I wish she was a different color because I feel like her and Ayumi are like the same color. It's like we didn't need it too. Her face screening though is on point, and I love the mole. And then I think I might end up keeping her just because the redress potential is there with her. But it's just like, I don't know. I really do love her face though. Like, I think she could have used a different hairstyle, like, or a different color, like something to oomph her up a little more. And then last but not least, my least favorite was Raina, because Raina was looking like Poppy Parker. I was like, why are you looking like Poppy? She's grown on me. I think I'm gonna keep her because they never done Raina with bobbed hair. They made her so light. Y'all know I just got Sweet Retreat Raina. So I was just like, she was good there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was like, I just wasn't feeling it. The outfit was like on the fence with me. I kind of grew to love it though. Like I liked it immediately, but like I still just didn't like how Poppy Parker like variant she was looking. I was like, why did they put Poppy on Raina? Like it was just weird. I don't know. I didn't like that. And then her face just, I don't know. I don't feel like Raina always looks good in deeper skin. A lot of these dolls look better in deeper skin. That's just my personal opinion. I talked to other collectors, white and black, just to get their reference. And I think everybody was in agreement that like they wish the dolls were just a little more of color. Like they ain't got to be black, but you know, they just needed some color. Like it was too many casket ready shades in there for me. So this was one of the right to buy dolls, Poppy Parker Birds of Prey. Didn't really care for her. I loved her. I loved the doll. I just didn't like her outfit. I think everybody was kind of like, what's going on with this outfit? So that's how I felt about her. But she was cute. And I did like that they did her in, I think, dark A-tone instead of, they did her in dark A-tone instead of the usual Fashion Royalty black. So I did like that. Her skin tone was very pretty in person too. They gave away this spy suit. Didn't really do much for me. It was only 300 made though, so it is going to be like worth a lot of money. And I mean, if you like that look, I did get this doll. This is the ski doll. She looks so pretty in person, y'all. Everybody was hating on her. I was like, nah, she's the one. She's really cute. So that was that outfit. Tula Belle. I got this Tula Belle, y'all. I think she's so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys her like screening in person so you guys see what she's really, really looking like. Y'all saw her in the video. I did get her. I said that in the video. She's got like this brass knuckle purse. She was so Barbie reminiscent. Like she looked like Barbie like real bad. So I was like, need her. Really, really need her. Masquerade Society, Eugenia. Is it Eugenia? Yeah, Eugenia Perrin Frost as Monica Frost. I really do want this doll. I didn't order her yet. I only got a couple more days to order her. If I want her, I don't know. I did really want her though, so I might end up getting her. I don't know. I do really want her though. She was another giveaway doll. And these are the last two giveaway dolls. Elise, she didn't do nothing for me. The dress was beautiful though, but like she didn't do nothing for me. Agnes, I actually sold Agnes. I should have kept her dress, but I did sell her because I had my own Agnes with me. The best Agnes, Ocean Drive. She would have looked even better in this. And I mean, look, like they could have did Agnes Sunkiss too, or like honestly Fashion Royalty Black or A-Tone because she would have looked like Princess Jasmine. Like y'all was trying to go for an Egyptian theme. You should have made them brown. Like let's just call a spade a spade. But she was still gorgeous. I didn't like how they chopped her bang off though. Like, why didn't y'all just do the full swoop? Like, why the chop? I didn't like that at all. That's why I really didn't get her. I was like, I'm not feeling this bang. We got Giselle for free with Agnes. So, Giselle, a lot of people didn't like Giselle, but I like Giselle. So, y'all see her. She's real cute. We got Victoire. I got Victoire in my face painting class. Deeper skin tone, strawberry blonde hair, chef's kiss. They made this one really pasty. I don't know. I like her outfit, but I wasn't really feeling the doll. Elusive Beauty was cute. This was the one that David gifted us. I thought she was cute. Also, another Pale Queen. This was the one doll that we got to take home with us. Yeah. So this is Dasha. Dasha Anika Luxardica. Or Annika. Anika if you nasty. And she looked Fashion Royalty white in her pictures, but when we got her, she's porcelain. Like, I don't know why they did us like that. Like, she looked way better in Fashion Royalty white. She's Ksenia's color. I have Ksenia, and they both look pretty dead. I like that look, but I don't need my whole collection to look like that. Then we got Jason Wu, Ameline, Hibiscus Ameline. She was a gag. This was based off of MJ Rodriguez's, one of their looks. She looked really pretty in this, so I was happy that we got this. So cute. Close enough, but an MJ doll would have been even better. So yeah, that's that. So I'm about to just put these up, and I'm just going to show you guys what I got, and I'll conclude the video. because this is about to be a long one. So yeah. OMG. So okay, so let me just talk about the shades real quick. So like I said, I really enjoyed the Integrity Convention. The only thing that I didn't like, because I enjoyed literally everything. I didn't even mind that the dolls wasn't there. Because like I said, I met so many cool people, so many down-to-earth people, so many people that made me feel welcomed and loved. That like the dolls not being there really didn't do anything for me. It didn't. I still bought a lot of stuff, so y'all see that. Like, it didn't do anything for me. But my one little critique for Integrity was just like, for them to go, like, they keep talking about like how they had a doll that was like representative of everybody, and then if you look at the collection, it's kind of like they did 12 basically white, like dead colored dolls, and then they did 12 of a mix of the color. I was like, y'all little color spectrum isn't on point, so y'all need to get better at that. It would have been nice if y'all did 2 colors in every shade. Me and a friend talked about that. So like, why not do that? Like, if you're gonna do further collections, let's do 2 colors of every shade. Not to mention, if you look at the Integrity Club year that we've been this far, we haven't really gotten a lot of black dolls or dolls of color. Like, we got what, Poppy Parker, Snoozeroo, and I'm like, who else? I'm trying to think. Like, me and my friend was trying to really think hard about it. I was like, who else? Everybody else has been like really white. Like, I mean, Japan, porcelain, cream, blush. Like, they've been slaughtering us with those colors. So, and I mean, I bought a lot of the dolls. So we just got to do better with that. So this was the convention list of like the colors that they did. So you guys can see, like, majority of the dolls are in this color scheme. Like, look at, this is the majority. Everybody else is kind of like, spread out, like, as you can see. So of course they did Nausea and Nubian. Nausea's and Nubian. They did 2 in dark A-tone, which I appreciated. Diego and Poppy, Birds of Prey. I didn't even think Diego was dark A-tone because they did his makeup so good. It kind of like brightened him up a little bit. So I thought he was actually Fashion Royalty Black, but I'll take the dark A-tone. Fashion Royalty Black, they only did Poppy, which was nice because I'm like, they usually always do all the black dolls in Fashion Royalty Black. So it's nice that they did A-tone this time around because we hadn't seen that in a while. They could have did 2 in dark A-tone if they wanted to. Excuse me. They could have did 2 in light honey. Latino and New Hispanic are scrapped, I believe. They did Dasha in porcelain, but in the pictures, if you guys seen the pictures on like the monitor, she was Fashion Royalty white. So I think that's why I'm seeing her like everybody's trying to. A lot of people are selling hers. I'm gonna keep mine because I love mine. I ain't never had a robotic lady in my life in my collection, so she was special to me for that very reason. They did 2 Sunkiss, which was Colette and Vanessa. They haven't done Vanessa like of color in a while, so I appreciate that. But like, then they gave her these green colored crazy looking eyes. So it's just like, y'all, come, if you want to do it right. Then they did a lot of Hungarian. It's like the deepest they've given us, like the most dolls this year, like, so they're not all white, has been Hungarian. I'm just like, okay. They did Imogen in Hungarian. They did Agnes in Hungarian. They did Giselle in Hungarian. They did Tulabelle, which is probably why I like Tulabelle, because she looked like she was sun-kissed with like bright blonde hair, kind of like Malibu Barbie. They did Lucas in Hungarian, and they did Ameline in Hungarian. So all of them are in Hungarian. And it was like, okay, did y'all need the 6 of them in Hungarian? Then they did blush. They did Raina and blush. I actually like the blush color. The blush color is not as light as you would think. Like, blush actually looks like blush. Like, it's a nice creamy color in person. Like, that's the lightest. Like, it's like the lightest before you get like to like the dead white. So they did Raina, they did Elusive Beauty, they did Alejandra in blush, and they did that Eugenia that I'm on the fence about in blush. So that's probably why I really did like her. With some of these colors, like when y'all do them so light, the clothes and the lighting kind of reflects funny on the doll because it's so light, it's picking up on any light color that you shine his way. So you kind of got to be careful with that too. The Japan, they did Violin in Japan, they did Victoire. They did that one Poppy Swiss Behaving. They did Aaron in Japan. I was just like, y'all could have moved. Y'all could have did them in Fashion Royalty White. If we're being honest, like they would have looked so much better in Fashion Royalty White. Like we don't even see Fashion Royalty White anymore. It's like they're skipping a bunch of shades and going right to these dead colors. And then Cream, we got Ayumi, Tate, and Elise in Cream. So I'm just like, you see, like the ending was very, very pale coated. So I'm like, that's my only critique for Integrity is like, can we get like 2 of each shade? Can we get Fashion Royalty White? Like I said, they don't, all the dolls, I'm not biased. Y'all know, anybody who watches me, y'all know my dolls. Y'all look at the dolls behind me. I pretty much got everybody of every color. I'm very big on diversity. Y'all know that's what I went to school for. So I'm always going to advocate for that. That's me. That's part of my purpose. So, yeah, like, can we just get 2 shades of like every color just so everybody is happy and everybody sees something in themselves like you guys have been promoting? So, that's my only little like tip with them. Other than that, it was cool. So, I'm gonna show you guys the dolls that I got, the little extras, the dolls that I brought. So, this is one of the dolls that I brought that you guys would see in like my videos and stuff. This is a one-of-a-kind Poppy Parker that I have. I love her little pigtails. I had them up in like little space buns, and like I had them in a claw clip to give her like a different look for lunch, for the Poppy lunch. I brought her to the Poppy lunch. This was from my table host slash table mate. Shout out Sean, aka Zara Wade, doll page Niz. But yeah, he gave us these cute little, he gave us this, he gave us some Barbie heels, he gave us a little slip dress, and it all came in like a little luggage, clear luggage case with like some candy. So this was cute. I really appreciate it because we kind of had all decided we really didn't want to do table gifts because it was going to cost us like a lot of money to do table gifts, and like we're all trying to buy dolls for ourselves. So it was so sweet that he ended up giving us this little table gift. And I love this little headband like ears. It goes with her look. These are some pants that I got from convention. I got these for like $10, I think. They might have been more, but I like them. They fit Poppy. They fit New Face and Fashion Royalty too. I also got these shoes. Now these shoes were $34, but like I waited till like the 3rd day to get them to make sure I really wanted them. So they're cute and they fit flat foot. Y'all know I like flat feet. I'm one of the few people that like flat feet. They fit Poppy pretty well in my opinion. They don't look bad on her. They don't look overly big. They fit New Face and Fashion Royalty, and I'm sure they would fit Meteor if you wanted to put them on some flat feet. So yeah, that was her. Really cute. Who else? Okay, this was one of the dolls that I brought. This was like the fan favorite that everybody liked. This is my one-of-a-kind Poppy with like more of an anime style face. Her face is looking so lopsided on camera, but I promise it looks good in person. She's on a Fashion Royalty body, so she got bigger boobs. She's in some lingerie. She's got some cute little earrings on. Side view. So she's really cute. Really, really pretty. She was in the Beetlejuice style dress, just so you guys can have an up-close look at her. Poppy, I love like her skin tone. I love her blush colored lips. I love her eye color. I love the long jet black hair. She's like a really, really pretty black girl, Poppy Parker, with the Pocahontas kind of style hair. Like, yeah, she's that girl, period. So I was really proud of her. I just wanted to show these little pictures that somebody I met at convention gave me as an extra gift. He wasn't at my table, but like he kind of walked around in the ballroom on the last day and gave me these. I thought these was really cute and they were so special. So shout out to him. Thank you again for these. I thought these was really, really cute. We had bumped into each other a couple times through convention and we were always like really nice. So I was like, hey, you got IG? Like we got to follow each other. So it was nice that he thought about me when passing these out because I really do like these a lot. So love these, love these. Okay, next I'm going to show you guys some of the dolls I got. I'm going to briefly just show them to you. So I think this is Eden. So I actually ended up getting her for $30 because Crystal, Casey Dolls on YouTube, if you don't know, um, Crystal wanted her outfit. I already had her outfit, and this was like the last day of room sales, so everything was 50% off in this particular room. So the doll was like, I want to say 125, and 50% off was like 60, I believe, or something like that. I know it ended up being 60, and then between me and her, we was like, okay, well, you want the clothes, I want the doll because I have Lilith, I need Eden, and I have her clothes. I was like, let's split it. She was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, let's split it. And so it was $30 a piece, and I ended up getting her for $30. And I think she is so gorgeous. I'm so happy with her. Like, look at how pretty she is, y'all. For $30, this was a steal. Every doll I got that I'm gonna show you guys is 110. I would say 100 and under, but technically $110 and under. So I got like about 15, I got about 14 dolls, all 110 and under. So she was 30. Very, very pretty. So, oh, and I got these heels from Envy Pumps. Plastic Chic was selling these out of his room. So I got these, and I got a clear pair that I'll be showing you guys too. And I got like 2 other outfits from him as well that he was selling on the behalf of another, I think, lady that he was selling for. So she was gorgeous. So I got Eden, period. I'm about to just kind of like sit all them in here nicely so I don't mess them up. I guess I'll show you guys Janae. I got Janae. Janae is really, really cute. Got Janae. I'm gonna try to go quick because I'm already at like damn near an hour. So I got Janae. Really, really pretty. I got this outfit from one of the room sales too. I think this was like $35 for the top and the bottom, but I'm not mad at it because it's one of a kind. I really love bows. Y'all know I love bows. This was from home. This is a Barbie like lace little thing. I got these boots from a seller there. I got the boots and the dress for $60. This is from the Faces of Adele, but y'all, they got on me because it was $50 and these joints is breaking. They're breaking so bad. They're breaking so bad. So it is what it is. They got me. But and the dress is ripping too. I'm just like, they got me. So I got Janae for $100 completely dressed in her original clothes. So I got the jacket, I got the shoes, I got the skirt, I got the bag, and I got the doll. She's pretty much in perfect condition. Like, for $100. Naisha got her for $50. Another person I know, I think, got her for $80, and another person I know got her for $60. And then I saw another one. I was like, what? How are y'all leaving her behind? Like, y'all are asleep. Y'all are asleep. So she's beautiful. So she was like somebody. I originally wanted to go to a convention and find Vanessa Black, because they did Vanessa like really like, I think in dark A-tone or Nubian. I really wanted Eugenia. I wanted a Janae doll. I wanted some more Adele's. Like, I wanted to go get some black dolls from the previous lines that I just didn't have in my collection. So that was like kind of like my goal. This is y'all already know this is like my doll, but I actually did find her dress for $30. So she actually ended up being so lunch was the one room, or the one time I got to sit with other people. I met some really nice people. And one of the ladies I was sitting with lunch actually ended up having her dress for sale. I went into her room sale and I was like, oh, I sat with you for lunch, And she actually ended up winning one of the lottery dolls. So that was dope. And she had the dress that I wanted. So this was like $30. Not a bad price, And the dress fits good. It's meant to kind of fall off the shoulder, but you can put it up if you want to. But she's finally got her dress, y'all. She's finally got her dress. So she looks good. She looks so good. So this was one of my dolls, as you guys seen in the video. I got Adele. So this was Adele. I'm not sure exactly which one this is. I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie, but I also got this outfit that she's wearing from Lee. I'm not gonna remember everybody's name, but like it's some people I just remember for a fact. So I know I got this from Lee. So actually, she was repainted. They said to look more like Naomi Campbell. So originally, ended up seeing this doll again in a room sale, and she was actually forward facing. So they got her repainted to be a sideways, which is crazy because I prefer forward facing, but I do love her makeup so much, and they did get the makeup done differently. This dress is cute. So she's nice. She definitely kind of does give me Naomi Campbell a little bit. A little bit. Like a teensy bit. But I get it. The vibe is giving Naomi Campbell. Like Naomi Campbell in like a caricature sort of way. Dolce and Cabana heels from this room that I got a lot of heels from. You guys will see. These were like $5 and they fit very good on fashion royalties. So period. And they came with like little boxes. So yeah, she was one of my favorite finds. I got her for like $100, I think, or like she might have been like 99, something like that. Maybe 110, 120. I don't know. No, it was definitely 100 because I know I didn't go over like over 100 for real until I got my last doll. So on the first day, I found Eugenia. Oh no, her heel came off. I gotta find that because I don't want that to get crushed. So I found Eugenia. I redressed a lot of these dolls just for fun. I don't know if this is gonna be like their main outfit. You might see them posted up in the gram with this, but this is Eugenia. Eugenia was $100. Naisha ended up getting Vanessa, dark skin with the blue eyes. Vanessa Perrin, they did her black like that one time, and I really wanted that doll. And they had both of these, and I should have got both. But I was sitting there contemplating. I knew I wanted Eugenia. I was like, she was like, she kind of wanted her too, and she knew she could change the eye color. So I was like, damn it. But I'm happy that she went to Naisha because I can always steal her. So this is Eugenia. I really wanted Eugenia though, and Eugenia looks fucking gorgeous. Like, oops, sorry, but she does. Like, y'all, look at her face. Like, she is eating. And I redressed her in this really cute outfit. I gave her like these YSL shoes that I got from convention as well, from allll Dolls. Y'all know I shared her shoes a couple times on my channel, so she was there. I was happy I got to meet her in person. One of the heels came off in here, so I need to find that because I don't want it to get crushed because I have broken some of her shoes, and not even because me. Like, her shoes are very fragile, I've noticed, in comparison to other heels, so you have to be careful with these because they will like crack or break. So I've kind of learned my lesson with her heels, but these cute little YSL heels. Adorbs. And some jewelry I got from convention too. These actually went with, this went with Many Faces of a Deal, I think. Not sure. But yeah. So really cute. I got Eugenia. I did get Alejandra for $75. What? You heard it right. $75. I redressed her in like a schoolgirl kind of look. I got these from convention too. I already had these. But yep. I gave her a little half up, half down. I meant to like tie this, like, you know, some hair around it so you couldn't see this. And I want to curl her hair. So I was going to give her like kind of like a half up, half down. Kind of like curly hair look. But she looks pretty. I'm glad I got like at least one of the more so. She was the last Alejandra I did, but I still consider her like one of the original Alejandras. And people still sell her for like a pretty high price. So for me to get her for 75 bucks, well, I actually got her for 70. The person was like 75. I was like, can I just get 70? Like, let's just make it even. And it was like, it's really already a good deal, but yeah, that's okay. I'm like, thanks. I'm like, so bless them, because I really did like, I was so happy to get her. Because I got another doll from them too. So I got her for 70. And then I got a Poppy from them for 60. And it was this. Hold on. She didn't fell to the bottom of the dolls. It was this Poppy. I got her for 60 bucks. Really, really pretty. She didn't get any. I don't think she had her. They didn't have her veil or anything. So I got her new. Somebody actually ended up seeing me purchase this doll. He happened to watch by. Shout out to you. He was. Ooh, almost bit my tongue. He was one of the New York guys that I met. It was a couple of guys there from New York. No, he wasn't. He wasn't from New York. He actually wasn't. I don't think he was from New York. He was from somewhere else. But he was with somebody I knew who was from New York. So I just kind of like associated them two together. But he happened to walk by and they saw that I got this doll and they were like, "Oh, well, here goes her dress." And he was like, "Well, I can give it to you. You have something to trade it for." And I was like, "Not really." Because I didn't even really have any service in there and I didn't even have my stuff. So I really didn't. So he just gave it to me for free, which was really sweet. So thank you if you're watching. But like the dress is gorgeous. It's in good condition. So next time I see him, I'll have to like surprise him with something. If we both see each other at convention again. But she's so cute. You can tell this is like an older Poppy because look at the color scheme, look at the skin tone, like look how they did her makeup. Like I love like this really, really nude, almost invisible lip. I love how they did her makeup. Her hair originally is supposed to be like pulled back, and she's like kind of like have this wedding day kind of look. Like look at it. Like I love that it's the way it's out too though. I love like the curly like kind of fluffy flowy Farrah Fawcett kind of bob going on, layered hair, like well it's not really layered but you know like curled up at the ends, real cute. And her dress is phenomenal. So love that. She ate. So I got her for 60. Dress was free. So I really got some good deals, as you guys can see. I got her for like I think 100. She was the only doll that I kind of regret getting, just because she needs something done with this hair. Like I don't know. Like this is an Adele doll. She reminds me of Beyonce from Telephone. I put her in this little dress just to put her in it. She was in something cuter beforehand, but I don't know why I changed her right before I made this video. Because I was just playing around with them. But I think she needs some braids. Like some braids would really set her off. Like even if they blonde braids, but like I think she needs like a brown hair color. I think that would just work better for me with this like dark makeup. But she's pretty. I don't regret her. I just was like, if one had to go because I was so money crazy, like spending happy, she could have been the one that was like, okay, you could have saved your money. Like you could have kept $75 and it could have went to something else. I did get a doll body because I have a one-of-a-kind doll coming. So it's actually a Poppy. I wanted a fashion royalty white doll body on a New Face body. I like putting Poppy on New Face. I like the small boobs. I like the smaller neck on this one because some of them industry bodies be having like really long necks. Which I don't mind because I do have one that looks like that too. But I just wanted her on a New Face body. I might change my mind when I see the doll, but like, yeah. So I got a body for my one-of-a-kind doll that's coming. I got a Tula Bell. So this is a black Tula Bell. They only done Tula Bell black, I think, one time. So I really wanted to get her just because Naisha kept talking about her. She kept talking about her. And I kept seeing her. Like, she was one of them dolls. You know when you're, like, at room sales for some of the people who went. Like, it was one doll I just kept picking up and looking at. And I was thinking about it because people had her for, like, a good price. Well, she was, like, 100. She was, like, 100 in every room until we got to this last room. So I kept looking at her. And I was like, for $100, she ain't that important to me. And Naisha was kind of looking at it the same way. Like, like, for $100, she ain't that important. And then I finally we got to this last room and it was this guy. He had this really cute dog. He had a really cute dog. I want to show y'all a picture, but I'm just like, I'm not going to put a picture of his dog up there. I did take a picture though, but the dog was so cute. The dog was so cute. The dog was so cute. I think his name was, it wasn't Charlie. I can't remember. It might have been Charlie, but it was a cute dog. And he was like trying to get rid of all his stuff. He was like 60. And I was like, Naisha was like, so, and I was like, do I really want to get one too? I kept looking at her. I love like slick back ponytails. So she already had like the slick back ponytail going on for her. So she already had a foot in the door. Because I love slick backs. Like her slick back is so on point. And I love the length. Like it's realistic. And then I kept thinking about like her with a brown lip, her with a brown lip, her with a brown lip. Like, she has red lips. I painted them brown as soon as I got home. So I painted her lips brown and she's eating, y'all. Like she looks so professional and like she puts me in mind of like Lori Harvey, Kerry Washington. Like I gave her like this really preppy, like professional, like businesswoman, like mogul boss kind of look. Like, yes. So she's giving. I could have posted her for Halloween. She's low-key giving me like witch vibes, like with this black, like Sabrina. Like she's giving. So yeah, love this. This is Tula Bell from I think the Fairy Tale Convention. She usually has red lips. I painted over on brown. She has brown eyes, so she's cute. She's a pretty doll though. She looks fine without the brown lips, so I'll be playing with that, you know, changing her lip color, taking it on and off, depending on what she wears. Um, I did get a Yumi, y'all. A Yumi looks so good. OMG, she's so cute. I'm not sure how I feel about this outfit, y'all. I feel like there's a lot going on in this outfit. These are all pieces that I got from convention, by the way. Her hair kind of got messed up, but yeah, Yumi's so pretty, y'all. Like, she's literally like a Blasian baddie. So this is a Yumi. Like, a Yumi is so cute. So a Yumi. I think my mom's home, but Yumi, she got this little cute little top, this little disco shaped skirt, and then she's got these little cute butterfly heels. These butterfly heels are dope. Like, I love these butterfly heels. Like, it's giving me life. These were like $30 from the Tiny Frock shop. So you guys can see. This came with like a matching set. So this was cute too. This was from the Tiny Frock shop. I think this was like $5 or so. And the new face necklace was like $2. I think I got a Yumi for $70. So a Yumi's like really, really cute. So that's a Yumi. I got Poppy from, I think this is the Palm Springs line. I painted her lips brown. I even made her bottom lip a little bigger to make her brown eyes pop. She had red. I wasn't feeling it. I gave her this headband. I redressed her a little bit too. I'm weak at her fussing with Brie. And then I got these heels too. The same ones I got them Dulce and Cabana ones from. It was like $5. So I bought a lot of stuff in them. So you'll see like I got a lot of heels from that same person. Brie is really going off up there. Really, really cute. She's got a little crumb on her face. One of my favorite poppies. I needed Poppy and Nubian. Like, I don't have Poppy and Nubian, so she slept on. And I got her for $60 or $70 too. Okay, so this is, I think, Dazzling Desert Poppy Parker. I got her for $110, so she was technically my most expensive doll. Love her makeup. I put her in this cute little like new outfit. I got these cute little shorts. And I also put her in some heels from that same person. So he actually makes doll heels for flat feet. So this was like perfect for me. And I think these was $5 as well. People was like really going crazy in his room because he had a lot of cute stuff. High quality. They even came with like little boxes and labels on the back. So you know like what doll they're for. So in case you forget. So really cute. Love the little booty shorts. I got these from somebody else too. These were really cute. The same person I got, I can't even remember. I just showed you something I got from them now, but cute little shorts. I think these was like $10. She's so pretty. I put her in like this little cute little, I don't know. This is a cute little classy look. Like she's really pretty. Like look how she shows up on screen. Really, really cute Poppy. So I think she's Dazzling Desert. We cannot remember what she is. She was like, or I can't remember what she is. So last but not least, this was the one doll from convention that they actually sent us home with. This is Dasha, Anika, Luxottica. Anika, if you nasty. And like I said, she's porcelain white, y'all. Like she is white. She's porcelain. So I redressed mine already. She came with these really cute heels. They're dope. And she came with a really pretty dress. I'm not going to do a review on her, but this is like the closest you guys will get to her. So she got, I think, she's got this blue hair. I think it's cyber blue. She's got a cute little spit curl. Blue eyes. Neutral colored, like, as best as they could. Makeup. Face card is given, though. Even though she's white as I don't know what. The face card is there. That's why I decided to keep her. Um, like I said, she's porcelain skin tone. She's got this tattoo on her arm. Like, it's like a cyborg. She's got clear arms. So she came with 2 clear arms. I made one clear and one unclear. One fleshlight, one cyborg. She's got cyborg robotic arms. She has robotic calves, so I gave one like a robotic calf. I liked how it looked on her heels. She's got like the paneling up. I thought these little blue like in the jeans kind of went with her look. You know what I'm saying? She just looks kind of like, And they even gave her like, they even gave her like panties that were like iridescent to match like her cyborg kind of vibe. So I thought that was dope. I can't pull them all the way down, but so you guys can see. But yeah, like she's like a robot lady. So I thought she was really cool, really dope. That's why I decided to keep mine. I don't have a Dasha. I don't have a Annika. Is it Annika or Anika? I think it's Annika. So I don't have one of her. So I thought it was dope to like, this would be my first one. Okay, I'm back. My mom, we got this hawk in. It's really cold down here. And she went out to get the last couple of ingredients that she needed to make dinner tonight. So I'm like, okay. She was like, I know you ready for me to leave so you can finish your video. I'm like, yeah, sorry. I'm like, I was right at the end. But yeah, so let me just finish this video real quick so we can get into this dinner. But anyway, last I talked about was Dasha. Dasha. I got Dasha in another pair of these eyeless heels, by the way. Really, really cute. I kept going on and on about how I wanted a green heel from her, and I still ended up not getting the green. I think in my head, because y'all know I like bright colors and stuff, like this was the closest to a green that I was going to do. Seafoam green, but I actually do need like a deep green from her too. You need like every color heel. How could you not with like all the fashions and stuff that we have? So another doll that I ended up getting, so it says 125 on it says 125 on her box, but I actually got her for 50 off. Well, I got her for 50% off, so I got her for like what, 160 or something like that. I mean 60, my bad, or something like that. Yeah, so like 60. I think I actually ended up getting her for 50. Like I think they just gave it to me for 50 or 60. It was one of them, but so pretty. Like a lot of people didn't really like this doll as much, I feel like. I like this doll. I think her bone structure in her face is like so pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review for her, you guys. It came with all her accessories and stuff too, but I doubt I'm gonna do a review for her, you guys. So I'm just gonna let y'all see her. I forgot her name. I'm gonna be honest, but basically two dolls for like half off. Like I got Eden for 30 and I got her for 50. Like I'm happy. So this was probably like my best deal because this was a $50 doll in box, full accessories and everything. So you know, the perks of waiting off to the last day of room sales and stuff sometimes is like you can really find those dolls that you've been looking for great deals. Like even Dazzling is it Dazzling Debut? I think Dazzling Debut, she was $110. She was the most expensive out of everybody, and she was $150. But the lady cut me a deal and for the last day of the I love her makeup. Like I love her makeup. Like I love pink lips on black dolls. And I love this color pink. Like it's not too bright, it's not too dull, like it's just perfect. And I love like her eyeshadow, like the gold and the blue. But because she had like a really mod look. But my point was, if you just hold on to like the last day of some of these room sales or like the fashion bazaar, because the people at the fashion bazaar are the people who were at the room sales. Not all of them, but majority of them will sell at the bazaar too. Excuse me. And I ended up getting her for a really good deal. So I was happy about that. So yeah, and I mean, I bought a lot of these dolls at the price that people had them listing for, but you know, it was in the convention. I was like, you know what, don't feel bad to like ask people like, can I get a little bargain, collector to collector? You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you gotta be assertive, and it worked out for me a couple of times. So it worked. I mean, and that's what a lot of people like that. Like some guys, some people in their room was like, you know, we're open to offers, do offers. And I was just like, no, I'll pay for the price that you know, you have it listed for. And then other dolls, I'm like, okay, is it, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth this amount? Like, do you need the doll this bad? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people want their money at the end of the day. People want the dolls. They don't, a lot of them don't want to take stuff home with them. So it kind of works out in your favor. It's a couple of things I wish I would have got. I got a lot of stuff, y'all. And for some reason, I feel like I didn't get that much still. So she came in her shipper too, by the way. So they came with their actual shippers. This, let me see. Her shipper is right here. So it should say what it is. This is this Anique? Oh no, I got them in the wrong ones. Okay, but this was Anique's box, but this is who she is. She's oh shoot. Is that Anika? Is that Anique? So are they the same person? Am I just putting that together? Hold on. Cause I'm like, wait. I'm like, that is not the same person, is it? No, that's not the same person. This is Mademoiselle Anique. Anique Vandale. I'm like, is that the same person or am I tripping? This is Dasha. Anika. Okay, yeah. So this so this is Anique. I don't have an Anique. I guess. Okay. That just kind of threw me off for a second. But I just wanted to show you guys the box and I wanted to show you guys Dasha's clothing. So this is the box. The Stilettos out box is iconic. OMG. I really need another glass shelf for more integrity dolls because I have too many now. Like, they're not all gonna fit in there. So, I mean, they will, but like, I like, y'all know, like, y'all can look at my dolls. Like, I like proper spacing. I don't like my dolls to be on top of each other. That's when they gotta go. So, unless I really like them. So yeah, like buying all these dolls definitely made me feel like I gotta do my integrity collection. But the box is so sleek and it's so beautiful. Y'all know I like really good packaging, so this is like iconic. Like the Stilettos out packaging. So the fact that I'm gonna have like a bunch of these, love that, love that. Cause I might just end up keeping the whole style lab, you guys. Like I really did. I just put this right back in the box. I I ended up liking a good bit of them. Like they all had potential to me. So I might end up keeping them. I might look at them before I just like ship them off or like sell them. Well, I don't know what I did with her dress, but these were like her parts that came with her. Like I switched mine up. Like this one came with like 2 legs. You know, well these actually are full legs. So it was one leg that looked like both like this. Skin at the top, cyborg at the bottom, and then there was another one that came like this. Same with the arms. So like I said, I just mismatched mine. She came with holding arms. She came with this really cool plate. That's like an earring. So it goes into one of her ears, almost like a cyborg side of her face. It's really, really cool. I actually had it on for a minute. I recently just took it off. But it's so cool, y'all. Like, I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. I love it. Like, tell me that's not cool. Like, that's dope. Like, that was, like, definitely, like, a gag for the last doll. Like, especially for her to be the one that comes home with us. Like, that was a good one. But, like, it's just like, why didn't y'all make her fashion royalty white? I don't mind the porcelain on her just because she is a cyborg. And, you know, it kind of gives Ghost in the Shell. You know, it gives that. It gives pale creature because she is a creature. And I think the original Annika was fashion royalty white, or like I just don't remember her being this pale because I think porcelain is one of the newer shades. I just put her in the box, but she can just stay in there for a little bit. And she did have a dress, but I don't know where the dress is, so it's probably in the accessory bag. So, okay. Last but not least, I'm just gonna show you guys the accessories that I got, which are all in here, and that will conclude the video. So here goes her dress since we're on her. So she got this off-white kind of gown. She was kind of reminding me of Fifth Element with this dress. I don't know why Fifth Element came to my mind, but that was the first thing I thought when I saw this dress. I just thought about the blue lady singing in the opera. So this gives me Fifth Element. It comes with little extra beads too. It zips in the back. So it's really cute. It's a really, really nice well-made dress. It's got like cutouts so you can kind of see the side of her. Like it's really a well-constructed look. I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to show you guys my mystery box in case anybody was wondering what I got. So this is my mystery box. So I think everybody got this little set. I forgot who this is. Y'all know I'm new to Integrity, so I don't always know all the characters, but yeah, I got this. I feel like a lot of people got this, so they was trying to get rid of that. Most people got like a head and a body. I got this body. I don't know what color it is because we thought it was Hungarian, but it's not. It's like, it might be a discontinued shade because it's not Fashion Royalty White either, as I showed you. I got a Fashion Royalty White doll at convention. They're like slightly different. It doesn't match my Hungarian doll either. So it might be blush. That is the one comparison that I didn't do yet. So maybe it's blush. No, it's not blush either. It might be an older shade of, no, blush is a new shade, so it's not blush. Blush is still like a tad lighter, but it's lighter than Hungarian too. So I don't know what color this is. If you know in the comments, let me know. I got this doll body in my box. I also got Brimming with Blossom Poppy Parker. She's a really pretty Poppy. I'm not mad at this one. I might have to restyle her hair, but I think she's really pretty. I could see her with like curly hair or like maybe a deeper brunette or maybe even a ginger. I could see her as a blonde too. Like I just feel like something better than this. I don't mind this brown. I'll probably take it out this and like wash it and see what it gives me. But I still like this doll. Like I did like her. At first I was like, who is this? And everybody was like, you got a good one. You got a good one. I was like, okay. I got Thiago pants. I already had these, so yeah. These came with this shirt because I think one time they had like a design kind of shirt. That's what I was told. So I love a black tee though, so you can't go wrong with a black tee. I got this cute little jacket. I really did like this jacket. This jacket is really nice. So I got this cute little jacket. Love the jacket. Some red Barbie heels was in my mystery box. Some really, really nice jewelry pieces were in my mystery box. I thought this was really nice. Very summery. I got this really cute bag. I really like this bag. OVO with the owl, but I really like this. Like the leather of it all. I also got another little leather bag that I'll be showing y'all. I got this cute little queen shirt. I'm not sure where this is from, but I saw somebody else got this too. Thought that was cute. This is cute. Little skirt. These boots, I wish the laces was black, but these are cute. And this was $75, y'all, so you get a lot of stuff. This jewelry was really pretty. I don't know where this is from, but I thought this was really pretty. Some black panties. I'm weak. Naisha was like, well, at least you got some panties. I'm like, yup, got some panties. A little clutch, real cute. Some blue heels, real cute. This bag, black bag, came with shoes, really cute, from the Kiki Meteor doll, and the boots. So I did get a good little bag, and then somebody gave me these hands for free. I can't remember. I have another pair. The other one fell out somewhere, but I got these lipstick hands. I like these. They kind of go with my. I actually got the I think they came with that Colette doll, which I already had. I just don't have a body for her. So that was that. I got this real pretty dress that was for one of the Agnes's dolls. I got this for $40. I remember this was $40. Thought this was really pretty for $40. It looked good on that Adele doll with the bangs with the side eye that somebody repainted. I actually do have an Agnes doll I could put this on, but really, really pretty. especially for $40. I'm not mad at this. Like, it's in good condition. Real cute lace number. So that was $40. I got this from Stefania. That's somebody I met at convention. I thought this was so beautiful from the moment I laid eyes on it. It was actually modeling. I think she had it modeling on. It was in the package, but I asked her to like. She was like, "You can try it on one of the dolls," and I tried it on one of the dolls. She had like that nausea that was like could go to sleep, like that one of them one with the blonde hair, and it looked so good on her. And I was like, oh, I have to have this dress. She had a lot of them made like this, so this was really cute. I think this was $35. Well worth the money. It fit really good on new face dolls. Very pretty for like fall, summer. It looked really good on, so I thought this was cute. So really love this dress. This is like one of my favorites. So I definitely will be getting more from her. That little skirt that you saw on Ayumi, this actually came in a set for $10. So these two came paired together, skirt and little jacket for $10. These were $28, by the way. I didn't say that earlier. But these were only $10 together. So I thought that was really cute. What do y'all feel about this outfit? I feel like it's cute, but I feel like it's a lot going on. But I feel like it works. I meant to say that. um Got this jacket for $1. I remember the guy that I got this from, we had a matching sweater on one day. That was cute. But this was $1. I also got those other pieces that Alejandra had on from the same person for $1. So those was really cute. Naisha gave me this for free. This came in one of her like fashion packs. She just wasn't feeling it. I really like this skirt though. I feel like I could bring some justice to it. It is a little avant-garde though, but it's cute. And it has pockets. Yeah, like that a lot. This was the dress that went with those boots that was all ripped up. The dress is ripped up too, but I wanted it. I thought this was a really pretty dress. It's mainly intact. It was $50 for the dress and the boots. And it is ripped, but it's okay. I mean, it already had like a ghostly feel. So that's why I didn't really notice it right at first. But like, it'll be a cute display piece. You live and you learn. I got these pillows from Tiny Frock Shop. I really loved seeing the Tiny Frock Shop in person, you guys. That was like a highlight for me. They were $4 a piece. I got all these like pop art kind of pillows to go together. It was one more I should have got at the other bazaar. Like, it was a couple more. It was like one with a lady with like blue hair. I thought was really cute. I got this for $10. It was 2 for $16, so I got this for 10. Naisha got the other one for 6. It says Stilettos out 2024. I think Naisha got like a Tupac one. They had all these like really cute ones, but I was like, let me get one to commemorate the moment. And as you can see, Minnie Jewel likes hoodies, so I thought that would look kind of cute on him, or just one of my IT dolls. So that was cute. I got this vest for like $5. It doesn't close, like zip up, but it's still cute for $5. It's like army green. Looks really good on too. Alejandra actually came wearing this dress, so this came with the doll. It's not the right color, but it's still cute. It looked good on my brown dolls because of the gold, so it looks really nice. Still a nice dress. It's like the billionaire baddie dress, I think. So that was cute. This dress, and I got the matching panties. This is a really cute dress. They was like convincing me in there to get this dress. They was like, get it, it's gonna look good, it looks so cute, it's got a slit. And I was like, you don't even gotta tell me too much because I'm gonna get it. Like, come on now, y'all. I'm glad y'all talked me into it. They did talk me into it though. I'm thankful they did, because I was like, should I get it? I was like, what? Because it was folded up in the package, and a lot of the sellers were really nice and like would take it out so you can actually see what the stuff looked like. So it was cute. It was really cute. And like I said, it came with the matching panties. So I was happy about that. I'm glad I'm showing these to you guys now so I can finally play with my doll stuff. I played with it a little bit, but like now I actually get to try it on my other dolls. All this stuff was like upstairs like the past couple of days. Let me just pull this out. Like I said, this was the full outfit that went with the Janae doll. if you know what I'm talking about. And she came with a brooch. I even had the brooch. She came with some heels, and she came with a bag, which are all in my accessories. I kind of sorted it out for you guys so you guys could see the accessories as well. So I'll put that over there. I got this cute jacket for $10. Was this 10 or 5? This was like $5 or $10. I really wanted this cute little Fendi dress, little fake Fendi, but it's cute. It fits the body. It fits Fashion Royalties really good. I got a bunch of Poppy Pocker stands for $10. It was two a piece. I got that new face stand that I split with Crystal for Eden for for 30. I got all that stuff. And Fashion Royalty stand, who did that come with? I don't know. I got a Fashion Royalty stand for some reason. It came with somebody. And of course all the stands. So I just should take those out because I need to set those up anyway. I guess I'll put them right here. I got more of those. This was the little suitcase that Sean gave us that I was explaining to you guys earlier in the video. They had like our little gifts, table gifts in them. Very sweet. I got this cute little purse for like $1. This was cute. I really love this. Very me. I got this cute little, these came with the same shorts I showed you guys from that person, and that set that Janae was wearing. They all came from the same person. This was like $10 or $5, $10. Real cute. These were the other items I got from Plastic Chic. I got this Burberry set that was really cute. It's like a top, a skirt, and like a little head wrap. And then a Versace. Is it a Versace dress that this is like kind of inspired behind? Y'all know I'm not good with all that, but really cute. Like one of them, like a bandage dress. No, a bandage dress is like the one that's like, I thought I had one. I showed you guys a bandage dress before, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's cute. And I got them clear heels. So those were nice. This is from my paint class. Let me show you guys how I did. I'm screaming. This is as far as I really got. But I did like a little eyebrow and I did a lip. The lips look kind of good. I'm usually okay with the lips, but he said the paint wasn't going to stain, and it definitely stained. So I'm glad that the doll that we were supposed to practice on, Victoire, was not there, because I would have messed her up and I would have been mad. So I'm glad that we had these little, this is her actual face mold to work on. And I ended up getting 2 because somebody wasn't there. So I took their little palette and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. And then we got little paint brushes. We got the little, to put the paint in. Oh, must have 2 in here, I think, yeah. And then I just took home 1 little thing of paint. So, and we got like toothpicks to kind of help with the lines, and a Q-tip kind of shape that helps you like clean this stuff up. And this was the other kit. I just used that for accessories, as you can see. So I'm in trouble putting that back in here. That's gonna have to look for that. I got this cute little top from the same people I got that jean jacket and them shorts from, if you guys are kind of keeping up. So it's actually just like a regular top, and this bow hooks in. I thought that was really cool. It's like a little piece up there, and the bow just hooks like right in there. Like kind of like, how Integrity uses the little. So I thought that was cool, and it's just a little bow. So I'm probably gonna put that on Kiori because it's so bougie. The matching panties I was telling you guys about. The Tiny Frog Shop was selling something similar to these as you saw in her, but I got this actually from somebody else. This was like $5 too, I think. But Tiny Frog Shop was selling like, I got 2 of these from Tiny Frog for like $5. It's different. It looks the same, but it's different. I also got these from those people too, who did the jean jacket, the shorts, and the two-piece set, and something else I just showed y'all. But these were like $10 a piece. I thought these were cute little swimsuits. Y'all know I use them as bodysuits and swimsuits. Oh yeah, the same person who made the little bow top. I found this for like $10, I want to say. Thought this was cute, like little lingerie, because I've been dressing my dolls up in lingerie. More of these little stands that went with the things I have. Another one of those tops from Tiny Fox Shop. They were so sweet and so nice. Another little stand. Now the rest of this bag is all from the same person. And it was the person who made those heels that I was showing you guys, the Dolce & Gabbana ones in the beginning of the video on a deal. So they had like a 4-piece mini bag set for like $5 or $10. I think it was $5. So that's why I got so much of this, because I think everything I grabbed was like $5 or $10 max. It's $10 max. Nothing was more than 10. So, but what is it on here? What Yves Saint Laurent, Lily Poultier, Michael Kors, and Goyard. So I got a couple of those. This one is Alexander Queen, Fendi, Chanel, Paris, Judith, Liber. Names I can't even pronounce. Like those. I got like 4 of those, I know. I got Versace. I don't know what that one is. Moynette, Coach, and Valentino. And I thought I got one more. Nope, that might have been all I got of those. And the rest are heels and purses, y'all. We are almost done. Okay. Oh, well, I got a belt set from him. I thought the belt set was really cute. I liked how he put like them like right on the picture so you could see how it would be used. So 3 belts, $5, $10, something like that. Chanel, all Chanel. Oh, let me just lay these out because I'm gonna keep them all here. I got a Valentino bag. They had like matching heels to go with these, y'all, but I didn't always get the matching heels, so I don't know how many of them that I got are actually matching. Oh, and I do gotta show you guys the accessories. Okay, so Valentino, pink Valentino. I got like 3 of these pink ones. Unintentionally, because I was trying to just pick up everything. It was so many people in that room, and the prices were so good. I was like, everything I pick up, I'm a keep. So just to make it easier for myself, and I'll just pay for it. Chanel, pink and purple. These are the only Chanel bags. I like these bags the least because they just was a little flat for me and looked the most unrealistic, but I preferred these. But I was like, let me at least get 2 because I still like them. So those. I thought this Valentino bag was cute because it kind of gave me like a leather, like crocodile kind of vibe. Like I said, I got another pink one. Another pink one. So 2 of those will probably get sold. Okay, so I told you he had these cute little Stilettos out boxes. These are Versace, so he told you like what pair he was kind of like basing the heel off, and then he told you who they were even for. So I love that. I'm gonna set all of these up and keep them in their box and keep them with their little tag. And it's like tissue paper in there. Like how realistic for $5, y'all. Like you'll understand why I got so many. So these were Valentino. See, like I didn't get a matching Valentino pair for these. Like this one's close, but like not quite. These are for New Face, Meteor, Fashion Royalty. I got a pair of Chanel's for New Face, Fashion Royalty, Meteor. Pink and black, my favorite colors. Chanel. Yves Saint Laurent, Fashion Royalty, New Face, Meteor. Chanel again for Fashion Royalty New Face Meteor. This one has like flowers on it. Really cute, and Chanel on the inside. Like, you cannot beat that deal, you guys. I'm gonna do all the box ones first. These are Versace for Fashion Royalty New Face Meteor. I love wedges, so I thought that was cute for like a beach vibe when we feeling Versace. Chanel, these are Versace too. I got these because they were red and black. I have like some red and black outfits that I could do. Fashion Royalty New Face Meteor. Some more Chanel. These are pink for Fashion Royalty New Face Meteor. Last pair of the box. Another pair of Chanel's Fashion Royalty New Face Meteor. So I wish I would have got more box heels for Poppy. That's something me and Naisha was talking about, because she got more Poppy. I mean, that makes sense because she's more of a Poppy person. And I'm more of a New Face person. I mean, Fashion Royalty New Face person. I mean, like, we both like both. But she does like Poppy like a lot. And I like Poppy a lot too. So I'm probably like the most like person that I know that does collect both. But I still wish I would have got more Poppy shoes. And she wish she would have got more Fashion Royalty shoes. These were for Poppy, Industry, and Masaki. And they're for articulated feet, which is why I love them. Because like I said, I do have some right here. I did have a pair on this Poppy. One came off. But these was really cute. And then I did have one of those for out the box on Adele, the Fashion Royalty. But these are Dior. And he even put like a little P at the top, like Poppy Parker at the top. And they say Dior. Handcrafted in the USA. And he only sells at convention. And all these stuff, everything I'm showing you guys is from convention. So you won't be able to get them. So sorry in advance. Like basically everything is only convention. So this is literally just a show and tell because I know you guys want to know what I got. Especially people from convention. Like, it was a pair of those, nothing in there. Louis Vuitton. See, I think I just showed you guys. So I might got a 2 pair of those. So some of them that I do got doubles of, I'll probably just sell. Or I might keep them because, you know, things break. Or, you know, I'd use some of these for display. These are Louis Vuitton for the same, you know, these are all for Poppy and Masaki and like articulated doll feet. I thought these was really cute. Chanel. These are Fashion Royalty and New Face. And they're for flat feet, Fashion Royalty and New Face. So that's cute. And then these are Louis V. I think I showed you guys these too. Aren't these? No, these don't have the emblem, so these are technically different. And then these I got out of a bin. These was 10. I think they ended up being like half off or something. These were 5 for like Poppy Parker or Barbie. 5. So that's it. And the only thing I have to show you guys is the accessories that I put in this little, I'm just throwing these all, sliding them all in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. And this took me out. But this is the last things I'm going to show you guys. So I got another pair of those ones, and these kind of like brown kind of color. I thought these was sexy. These was 28. They match the black ones that you guys seen with the butterfly detail, if you didn't notice that it was butterfly. I got these all from allll dolls. That's the one I've been talking about, showing you guys a lot. These are all heels that I could paint for Poppy. So the ones that are orange and black are for Poppy Parker. The colorful ones are for New Face and Fashion Royalty. I got these to match the dress that I got from Plastic Chic. Thought those was cute. And I think that's the way they were modeled in his room, like on the little model. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get those. So because they pair so nicely. So really cute. These are like $30 a piece. She did give us like a free headband. So she gave me 2 free headbands. So yeah. This was $1. This was a 2-piece set. Like it's like a bra that kind of like straps around like at the stomach. Yeah, you see how it goes, kind of hangs up like that and like straps around at the stomach. Really cute on New Face Dolls or Fashion Royalty. The purse and the brooch that came with Janae. Eden's hands. I got some like magnets from Tiny Frog. So these are Chanel. It's another Fendi one that I have somewhere. I don't know what I did with it, but it's somewhere in here. It's probably magnetized to something. $5 lingerie sets. Really cute. Jewelry. I just put it in this laminated case. Oh, that's what I forgot. Okay, so I did get a perfume case. They came in this little laminated box. It was a bunch of little mini pink perfumes. So cute. And like I got a $2 like holding tray for all that. Really nice lady. She was talking to me about like Barbie. I want to say it was Kathleen, but it wasn't. Or was it Lindsay? No. She had a really pretty name though. But she was just encouraging me to go to BarbieCon, and like if I wasn't ready to go to BarbieCon, there was another con that I could have went to that was even smaller, more intimate. Maybe it was DreamCon. I'm not sure, for the Dream Doll, but no, I can't remember. But she was really sweet, and she had these really pretty things. I think Jessie also got something from her too. These came with Janae too. Janae's shoes really didn't fit though, so I don't know what that was. The rest, this is Dasha's little case that she got. And the rest is just jewelry, y'all. Like the rest is jewelry. I got this cute little Hello Kitty necklace from Tiny Frog, because y'all know I'm like anime kawaii down. These glasses came with Eden. I got another new face necklace. Me and Aisha had been wanting new face necklaces, and it's so funny the day that we was talking about it, like real, we kept talking about it, and then we like talked about it like right before we walked into a room, and I found one. I was like, look at what I found. And then she ended up finding one too. So I ended up finding a silver one, and she ended up finding a gold one. And then she found another one, but she thought it was silver, but it ended up being gold. So she ended up giving me this too, because it's like, now I have gold and silver. So shout out to Naisha. She was so sweet for that. And the rest was just like bracelets and stuff. Like really just bracelets that came in like packs. Nothing super special. And Lord, I think that's it, y'all. I think I showed y'all all my goodies. So this was almost a 2-hour video. Hopefully I can save this and download it to my computer. Lord have mercy, because Lord be offense, because it'd be so hard saving these videos when I make them too long sometimes. But I go through it for y'all, and I know y'all like to see everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my thoughts, opinions, and feelings. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I got. You'll get to see them in restyles and things of that nature. If you follow me on Instagram, follow me at exotic.dreamdolls. If you don't, go ahead and check my photography and stuff out. Give me some likes and thumbs up, some hearts. And like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for being dreamers. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to also give a big shout out to all the people that I met at convention. I didn't even bring this up. I'm weak because it just was like not in my mind. But I'm so thankful that people really knew who I was, y'all. I didn't even tell y'all. People knew who I was at convention. Like, people really were coming up to me. Naisha was like, we should have just got you, like, a table, and you could have just been, like, speaking to people. Like, so many people watched my videos and really was showing me genuine love, and y'all really showed up for me. A lot of y'all who said y'all were in the comments wanted to speak to me actually came and speak, because, people know my face, but obviously I don't know y'all, because I'm looking at dolls all day, so I don't know. It was really interesting to see, like, who belonged to each account. And it was just really cool and really like warming and it was sincere, but it's another word I'm trying to think about. It was really endearing to really know that like people really love me, and really just, it was another affirmation like that, like y'all really listen to me, and like people pulled me to the side and was like certain topics that I talked about, because y'all know I talk about depression, and like y'all know I talk about like my real life issues while I talk about my dolls and my passion. So it's just nice to know that you guys really listen to me and you guys really relate to me on all levels. And I got to see your beautiful faces in person. I got to take pictures with y'all. I didn't really want to put them up here because I wasn't sure. I might still do that. I wasn't really sure, like, you know, how people felt about that. But I probably will share a couple pictures in this video just to show, like, some of the friendly faces that I met. And I feel like you guys won't mind. So big shout out to y'all. I really love y'all for showing up for me and supporting and really just coming and talking to me and like really exchanging the love. I really felt that. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah. Come to the Turkey Toys convention. Yeah, come. It's really worth it. It really is. It will literally heal you. It healed me so much. So yeah, my inner child is fed. So all right, I'm gonna let y'all go now.